And welcome back. Probably one of the most successful inventions, or products which the Sony had made in recent times, was a or joint venture with Philips as well to produce and manufacture the compact disc, the hardware and the software. This was a very versatile format, digital, which from a car radio, Walkman, or boombox, or a home stereo. It was very common to find from the late 90s throughout the early 2000s and so on. And you wouldn't believe what I'm going to tell you now regarding about the Sony is they wanted to kill off this format. Absolutely insane. They were making money on machines and discs and royalties from records sold on this format. When the mini disc format came out, a small digital disc which you can record on, I think the first ones which were 300 megabytes, and the other one, and the last ones which then arrived up to 1 gigabyte. The same type of a quality sound of a compact disc, but you could record upon it. It was enough of it making money on the CD format. They wanted more, and there was certain nervousness in the boardroom of the CEO of the Sony in Japan about this. So they were thinking, with the mini disc format, they could have the total monopolies. It didn't work out so great. Obviously, it appeared the MP3 format in the late 90s and early 2000s. You had this phenomenon of Napster and all these online where you can download music. They were shut down due to a lawsuit. And obviously the internet at that time of it, its speed was very extremely low. And obviously there was the advent of CD writers for computers, and you could actually record it digitally on a CD data disc. What the manufacturers arranged to do is not well known. Is to create a CD recorder format, a disc specially made for machines, because technically speaking, if it didn't have that so-called blocking chip inside, all the machines of every brand they made had it as accordance. It's a bit like Macrovision. You can't duplicate DVD films, and this is basically the same thing as in this format. You need a specified CD recorder with CD discs, and obviously these discs, CD audio discs, blank ones, they were a lot more dearer respect of the commonly available CD data discs, because they were pretty cheap. They're going down in price, and people, they were copying CDs, doing compilations on a computer. They were thinking of Sony and other companies and record majors, a record streaming new releases or existing recordings for past and present. Didn't stop piracy or so-called illegal downloads. Even today, you can find an album pretty easily in the format of MP3. The versatile format of MP3 is it takes very little space on your multimedia device, and you can put it on an MP3 player of today. A few megabytes, very compact, and the quality of a CD or a mini disc being reproduced as audio quality. Obviously Sony with the DAT and the mini disc and another audio format that had a lot of stick about it, from the record majors from the America, due to piracy and stuff like that. And this goes back even further when Sony brung out the video recorder and the JVC, the VHS, and in the advent of stereos tape to tape. In the end, it's legit. You make a copy of the original for your personal use, but it's an infringement of laws if you sell these so-called bootleg copies for profit.